you don't really have an advantage of two combines when one of them's not up and running. So good morning, welcome back to another video. Nice sunny day here in southwest Minnesota. Alan and Nick actually went back over out west 15 miles where we finished last night, and we left the heads there, so they're pulling the heads back right now. I'm over here at the next 80 we're gonna do, just kind of getting things situated. When we get back, we have to go grab the other combine that needed fuel, so that's over at the other farm, and then should get the heads on and get it started. So should be a pretty productive day. We're hoping to knock out this 80 and then another 120 for sure, and hopefully, honestly, we should be able to do more if things go well. I noticed that the beans are a little bit drier than they were even yesterday at noon, so they should cut better right away. We struggled early yesterday, but then it got better. So anyway, if you want to stay up to date with all the progress on harvest and everything, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Easiest way to have the videos pop up for you. And as always, we appreciate you watching, so give us a like if you like what you're seeing. Well, it's a good thing the deer's running right now because the case is not working. Combine itself is fine, but it's something in the head. As soon as we turn the reels on, makes a heck of a noise coming from the hydraulics here.
So tried starting the head up and rotor ran fine. I started the head up and it sounds like, well, I know it's that gearbox or chain box, whatever you want to call it. Just got a terrible whine to it, like something's gonna break in there and blow the whole thing up. So yeah, we're waiting for Titans now. Hopefully they can get out here soon. Alan's just getting ready yet. So at least something will be getting done while I'm sitting here waiting. And yeah, just very, very disappointing. Brand new head. All I did was transport it, and it did do it yesterday morning when I first started. I turned it on, it whined, shut it off, turned it on, it whined, shut it off again, turned it back on, and then it didn't do it. But also yesterday, I think I maybe shut the head off 2 or 3 times just because we were cutting the whole time, and the times that I did shut it off, we were transporting it, or I had the couple plug ups. Other than that, it ran the whole time and it ran just fine, other than pushing dirt. But the mechanical side of it ran fine anyway. So hopefully Titans can get out here soon, diagnose it fast, and fix whatever is going on fast, because just sickening.
Upgrade today. Alan, yesterday he had to call me and stuff, and obviously that's not convenient at all when you're trying to harvest beans. So he brought the old two-way radio out. We've got her hooked into the old cigarette lighter. We've got her on the floor. He brought me an antenna, and the fuse is blown, he said, so we had to bypass the fuse and connect those black wires together. So we'll just leave that be. I don't want to move it very much, but it doesn't look pretty, but it works. Nick's still waiting on service to get here to take a look at that head, making a horrible noise. We've got a truck sitting here that's going to be sitting here for at least an hour, probably more. And we've filled exactly 0 times, and it's 10:30 in the morning, and we got here at 8. So not a good start to the day at all, but hopefully when we get rolling here we can pound out a couple hundred acres yet. Shouldn't be that hard to do, but it's going to be tough if we can't get going. Well, Al is back for dumping another load of beans on the cart here. Still don't really have the field opened up well enough to fill the cart while he's still harvesting or combining some beans. One thing that I don't see is I don't see Nick out here in this field yet, which means that whatever is happening with that head is not good. So that's really disappointing because I think today was day maybe 4 or 5 with a brand new head. Let's just hope we see that red combine out here real soon. I just did that last update not 5 minutes ago. Alan's just right there, but I see the case running. I mean, that tells me it was nothing major with that head, because otherwise I don't think he'd be running right now, but they're cutting some beans. Well, we just filled again. I dropped off some lunch for Alan, and he's gonna keep going on this field. Nick got rolling, and he made maybe 4 or 5 passes, and can't see it, but the combine is parked up there. I have no idea what's going on now. Thankfully, service is still out here when whatever happened. I haven't been able to get a hold of him to see, but frustrating to say the least. Nick just radioed and said he's going again, and Alan just got out and he was just checking behind the combine. I'm sure he was seeing kind of how things were going as far as how many beans are in the ground behind it, but I sure do like seeing two combines going. Awesome.
So, Titans just left. They said the reason that it was screeching like that is because the hydraulic oil in it, when you first start it up, is like a syrup. It's just really thick, so it has to be slowly ran for a while and then let it warm up and just kind of move around, and then after they say 5 minutes of that, then you can go full speed with it. But yeah, I'm glad that was nothing major. It was just me not knowing that, and no one told me, so that happened. And then while the guy was out, well, he showed me how to do it too, but he recalibrated the float on the header on both sides, whatever you want to call it. So that's running really smoothly right now. I think I've done 4 or 5 passes with it, and I haven't been scraping the ground at all, which compared to 2 or 3 times each pass is a huge improvement in my eyes anyway. So no, Alan has most of this field done already. I feel terrible about that, but I'm just glad he was here to get something done while I broke down or having Titans come out and doing stuff again. But no, main field is just about done. There's a little 5-acre patch that Alan got done, and then there's probably, I think it's about 15-20 acres on the west side, so hopefully get that done pretty quick here, and then we can go back to back home just a couple miles south and knock that out today yet too, hopefully. That one has a lot of waterways in it, so it's going to be quite a bit of messing around with that stuff, but should get a lot done today, which is going to be a good feeling.
All right, wrapped up the main part of this field, and now we are headed. You got to go out on the road to get to the back part. So I'm gonna go first with the cart, and I'm gonna get to the top of the hill, and I've got the radio for both the guys, so I'll just watch for cars. Obviously, we're leaving the head on for this mile drive or half-mile drive, so want to make sure if there is any traffic or anything that we can get it blocked off. All right.
Good?
Yeah, we're good. So I'm at the top of the hill now, and I can see in the mirror. That's way too dirty. You're not gonna be able to see, but Alan is pulling up. He's just turned onto this gravel, and now he's gonna book it up here 3/4 of a mile to the edge of this field.
If you have to hop out and stop traffic, it's best to do that before multiple times.
Yep. And Nick just said if you have to, if there's something coming, you're gonna have to stop traffic. So I'll do that, but there's the piece we're going to right here. So yeah, that's the plan. Get the combines up here, make sure no one comes from that road. There's been a ton of traffic out here today. Farm traffic and just normal cars, so I guess I'm on the lookout for that. All right, looks like Nick is just pulling in too, so there we go. All right, well, I think that concludes my shift. Kathy's out here. She's going to take over driving in the cart here soon. I've got some family commitments, so yeah, give her the quick rundown on how to run for 2 different combines, and it shouldn't take them more than a half hour to knock out this hill at the most probably, and we'll be out of here. So on to the next one.
Alright, so we're at the next field, right south of my grandpa's place, just about a mile. And getting the end rows opened up, Alan already did quite a bit. I had to stop at home and grab some fuel, and then he came down and he got going right away. So I'm just finishing up some of the end rows, cutting around the waterways, all that stuff that takes the most amount of time, really. But when I get all that done, he's just going on straight passes. So yeah, hopefully we can get done with this tonight. It's about 4:08 right now, so shouldn't take too long, hopefully. And shoot.